Great success today. I think there was like 98 scooters or plus. Really good ride, great turnout. Really happy. Great success, like I said. Couldn't do it without all these vintage classic scooter lovers.
What's the theme of the event? Why classic, not plastic? What's that mean?
Basically trying to keep it real old school, like the 80s style scooters. Back in the day they had a couple plastic scooters called like Elites and Rivas, and back then we hated those. I still hate all those, and I hate all the new scooters. I like the old classic lines. I like the two-stroke motors. I like being able to shift it. Basically just a real scooter, something like this or any of these here. The new ones that just have a twist throttle and no gears. It just seems like everybody is buying those and trying to come and to all the rallies here, and it kind of waters down the feeling of the old classic scooter rallies, and that's what I'm trying to bring back. A lot of people hate me for that, and if it takes being hated to have it turn out like this, I'll be hated. I'm stoked on the builders. This scooter, Bar Italia Classics, on Van Nuys. They do awesome work. You can see the detail on this. Awesome scooter. People like that cater to vintage and classic scooters. That's great. A lot of backyard mechanics doing it.
What model is that?
67? 67, yeah, it's a super sport. I like this one. This is too much money for my blood. No, I really like it. It's a beautiful bike. They're very rare bikes, Vespa. In front of it's like I think it's that's an Indian GP that's been converted to all Italian parts.
How do you feel about Vespa versus Lambretta?
I like them both. Personally, I work on Vespas, so I kind of cater to Vespas. I feel comfortable doing, riding them because I work on them. Lambrettas are faster, and in my views, I think they're kind of more stylish, a little sleeker, slimmer, way more tunable. Besides the Vespa small frame, the Vespa small frame can be tuned pretty good as well. But yeah, the Lambrettas, I have a love for them. Seeing the movie Quadrophenia when I was a kid, basically mostly Lambrettas. There's not as many of them here too, so it's kind of nice. Although today we had a good turnout of Lambrettas, you don't see them in general as much as you do the Vespa. Nowadays you don't see any of these hardly, opposed to the new scooters, so it's great to see all these in one place at one time, But I'm just stoked. We built a cut-down version, an 80s theme cut-down bike where they took a scooter, something like this, and cut all the leg shields off of it and souped up the motor and made it for like a little racer, and that's what we did, and we're going to give that away tonight. Nice turquoise and white, 1957 Lambretta Series 1. This is a newer Stella scooter. This is not allowed in the USA, or actually it's not allowed in California. It's allowed in the USA. It's made to look exactly like a P200. Same specs. I think it's the same specs as a PX150. It's a two-stroke. Been upgraded, but it's a nice scooter. This is a small frame scooter. This here is one of my favorites. It's a small frame Vespa. Beautiful bike. Great restoration. This is not a scooter and it shouldn't be here, and I'm going to kick it over in about 5 minutes.
Talk about these dress bikes versus...
Here, what you see is like a classic mod theme bike with all the lights and horns and bells and whistles. This is an English style back in the 60s. Really cool old...
Hey fucker, let's do the raffle!
Old lights.
Raffle! Raffle! Let's do the raffle, fucker!
I gotta go do the raffle in a second.
What do you feel about the new classic scooter scene?
I don't.